When is the last time you rested? Hey, nonprofit friends, let's get real for a second. Have you ever found yourself thinking things like, I can only rest if I've earned it, or I don't actually have time to rest? If that resonates, know that you're not alone because here's the thing, nonprofit professionals often wear exhaustion like a badge of honor. But the truth is, to sustain our impact, we need to prioritize rest. And welcome back to Cultures of Wellbeing. This is our series about helping nonprofit professionals build work environments where we don't just survive our work, we actually thrive in it. This episode has a special announcement at the end, so make sure to listen all the way through. So here's the thing about rest. It isn't just about taking a break after a busy week or binge watching your favorite show. True rest is about going beyond the surface level relief and building practices that deeply restore your body and mind. It's about recognizing that nonprofit and social impact work is hard. It's emotionally draining, it's mentally taxing, and it's often filled with high stakes pressure. And learning to rest with this truth in mind requires that we change our relationship with the way that we work. Deep rest means setting up boundaries so that you can protect your time and really ask your whole body, your whole mind, and your whole soul what it needs to recover. From a leadership perspective, when nonprofit leaders model rest for their teams, it sends a very powerful message that we value our humanity. There's plenty of research out there that shows us that rest helps restore the body, boosts our problem solving, and renews our compassion. And rest ultimately allows you to show up fully and stay passionate about the work that you care about. And all of us nonprofit people really need that right now. So, how can you start building a rest practice for you and for your teams? Well, as always, start by asking yourself some reflective questions. Question number one: do I view rest as essential to my work or as something that I have to earn? Number two, does my guilt show up when I take breaks or time off? And number three, how do I communicate with others when they take breaks or time off? Here's a bonus one. How can I set the tone for a well rested team? Here are two things that you can do right now to start creating space to process for you and your teams. Firstly, let's experiment with rest. Dr. Sandra Dalton Smith has a wonderful resource called The 7 Types of Rest That Every Person Needs. And it might be worth looking at this guide to figure out which areas you may be neglecting and want to improve on. Secondly, you might want to experiment with blocking out non negotiable times in your calendar. And that could be as simple as requesting 10-minute breaks between meetings so that you can rest your eyes or take a walk. As always, folks, you know that I like to end these videos with one simple mantra. And this one I am borrowing from Trisha Hersey, which is that rest is the foundation of a liberated life. And speaking of Trisha Hersey, Do Good Leadership Collective has chosen our next slow read book club for the spring and summer seasons. It is Rest is Resistance by Trisha Hersey. We'll begin reading this book at the end of April. It'll take us all the way through the summer, hence the name Slow Read Book Club. So stay tuned for a book giveaway, and we'll be getting started in a few weeks. Now, finally, if this edition of Cultures of Wellbeing really resonated with you, then please share the video, comment below, or reach out to me so we can talk more about creating sustainable work habits together.